everyone. Happy New Year. Let's make some art. Got myself a new sketchbook. I thought for today's video, I would draw my 2024 art goals and we'll see how that goes. So, how do we do this? Maybe let's start on not the first page because that's intimidating. Let's do the second page. Let's start off with this side first. Maybe I'll draw my self-portrait first just to establish myself. Okay. When I draw, I don't think too hard about it. And that's one of the things I want to prove on, in general, with my drawings, is to be more intentional on what I want to improve upon. Anyways, I hope everyone's been doing well. I know it's been a while since I've made a formal video, but it was also a time for me to kind of think about what I wanted to do. And I'm still figuring that out as well. Oh gosh. What is there more to add? Oh yes, Max is still with me. Of course, oh my gosh. I'm sure Max is what maybe kept you here the longest, wanting to see more of him. What else is new? I have been live streaming. So maybe we'll do, I've been live streaming on my gaming channel. 2023 was a very good year for me playing games. I don't think I've played any of the new games that came out in 2023. Tears of the Kingdom, love the story. I don't know if I love the mechanics since, although they're new, I played Breath of the Wild just not too long ago before that, so it was still kind of fresh. The game of Breath of the Wild was still pretty fresh on my mind. I also played Elden Ring, my first FromSoft game, which I loved. Okay, we got Linky here. One of the things I want to work on this year is my dream. My dream is to be able to draw anime girlies and boys well and find my anime style. I know growing up and we're starting to draw, we go through this quote-unquote anime phase, but I've never grown out of it. I really like it. I think I've drawn in the anime style since Sailor Moon, but I've never been so consistent at it, in which I would say I've developed my own style. Maybe I should draw the, I'm looking at the clothes, but maybe I should draw her figure underneath it so I could figure out what's going on here. Max. And one of the aspects, aside from anime girlies and boys and finding a style, is properly understanding folds and just how to draw clothing in general. I feel like the clothes I draw are based off of muscle memory, off of what I would reference, but there wouldn't be any, I wouldn't think too hard about it, if you understand me. I would create like a bump here, but not really think about why I'm doing it. Has this thick poofy jacket on. You know, it's one of those things where, how do I want to reference this closely, or is this just more about the look and the overall shape? Because what I love about fashion too is the overall shape and silhouette of different clothing items. Okay, here is one of those big folds. It's one of those things where I can see it, I know, I could kind of know why it's doing that, but also not. Another thing, tangent, side tangent, is doing this sketch is to become cleaner with my sketches as well. I feel I'm a very messy sketcher. Okay, big pockets. Fold here. And the cuff. And then we just got black leggings. And another thing I want to, as far as fashion goes, I want to be able to learn how to draw overly detailed shoes. I love how some artists go overly detailed with the accessories. It's just a lot of effort for something that you see it last, kind of, because your eye goes from top to bottom. I love chunky dad shoes as well. They're so, I don't know, I like the proportion of a good chunky dad shoe compared to the rest of the body. I don't know why. And faces. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of, how anime do I take this? Cute, I think. So anime girlies and boys, fashion clothing, shoes especially, and understanding folds specifically as well, all in the name of drawing cute outfits. That's my goal. Next goal is to finish a sketchbook. I'm amazed at people's sketchbook. People use sketchbooks in a way that I don't use sketchbooks, where I just draw garbage. I don't draw garbage. Well, kind of. I draw mindlessly just to draw, but it's very, very messy. And so this will be kind of my first time using a sketchbook in which I want to try, have finished art in it, be more cleaner with it as far as not drawing on top of existing drawings. I do that a lot. I draw on top of my drawings in which you can't see anything. So I'm hoping to finish one of these sketchbooks by the end of the year. I think it's doable. I don't know if this will be one of my favorite ways to approach artwork, but it wouldn't hurt to try. So I'm gonna try it and see how I like it. So finishing a sketchbook, finishing artwork. Sister and brother-in-law got me a full set of Ohuhu markers. The big boy. I didn't think they would get it for me, but they did. It's amazing. So I think primarily the sketchbook will be using Ohuhu markers. I've swatched them all. They're classic. Okay. Priscilla, you could do this. It's just a cylinder. It's just a cylinder. Is that straight? Is that straight enough? I want to try to finish the illustrations. It looks way more finished when it's colored in. So I'm gonna do that. And the last thing I want to create is mini masterpieces. That's one of them. A couple years ago, I've been creating downloadable resources for teachers, and in doing so, I created a separate Instagram account, and I was following different teachers who also created resources. A couple of them are art teachers, and so I'd follow their accounts, and they would create amazing things with their classroom. I find the artwork children create is so charming and very sweet, and I wanted to try them myself. One of the people I follow, Painted Paper Art, she created a book of different projects I don't know if they're all similar to just like painted works like those. I think it's a whole mixed medium, I believe. So this year I ordered her book. I want to maybe try them on the channel and we'll see how that goes. But I find that kind of artwork more up my alley, more expressive, impressionist, just kind of artwork you don't have to think too hard on. Her book is called Mini Masterpieces. And just imagine if I did this but with acrylic paints. Yeah, I really enjoyed creating those two pieces of artwork. They were just something you don't have to think about. And I like that level of art creation. I find art for the most part very relaxing, very expressive, of course. Types of works like that where you don't have to worry too much about being technically perfect or doing it technically well, but still have that expressive nature to the brushstrokes and to the line art. Make it, I don't know, one of my favorite things to create. Okay, let's get to coloring. Coloring this. I wonder if I should line art this. Okay, let's see if this is a good. Oh god. Oh, you know what? Probably shouldn't have waited to stop there. That probably wasn't a good call. Okay, that wasn't great. That looks super patchy just because I stopped halfway. It's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, one thing I haven't had so much practice in is traditional, well, just finishing art, I guess. And doing it in alcohol marker is definitely gonna be a learning curve. One of the more terrifying things about finishing art is trying not to make what you feel is good, a good base, and just messing that up. But if I do mess it up, then I could just, you know, put a sticky note out over it and just try again. Oh wow, that's bad. That's bad. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I could even save it with line art. You ruin it, I ruined it, I ruined it. Things can only go up from here, I guess. before my battery dies. This is my 2024 art goals. I did have to redo this because I just was not happy, and who would have thought that doing this off camera would make me less stressed and tense. So I think it's a little better and a little less uggo. So my 2024 goals: improve anime style, understand clothing, including folds and overly detailed shoes, finish my sketchbook, finish illustrations with my alcohol markers or whatever medium that I want to explore, and have art fun and expression. So those are hopefully doable this year. I feel good about it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I make more videos and try not to think too much about it and not be too much in my head about creating things. So happy New Year, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.